Alright, so today we are making a Christmas intro. As you can see, I'm using this red background. I did get it from Google. I just typed in red Christmas backgrounds, and it was one of the first ones. And as you can see, I'm sizing it, changing it to the 16 by 9 format. I got this white background just off of Google too, or I think Pinterest. I just typed in white background. So as you can see, I'm masking it into a circle. And it took me a minute to get this blur part right. You just kind of got to play with it like I did with the arrows. And I don't think I got it exactly how I wanted to get it. This intro is inspired by the one I just seen Leah the Plug do on YouTube. I will definitely link her name below. And so now I'm in Picsart. I'm going to do the transparent background. And I'm just typing in her name, picking a font. I literally just picked the first one I seen. Use the gold background I had saved already in my phone. You could easily type in gold metallic background on Google. And now I'm going to try to mask it into my background as well. And then mask like I thought I want, like pretty much how I wanted to, how I seen on Leah's. But it was decent enough, so I just left it alone. And when it comes to removing my backgrounds, I always do mine in Canva. You can pretty much use anything. You can use Picsart. You can even go on Google and type in erasing backgrounds, and they have something that you can use as well. I already have Canva Pro, so I just use mine on there. So now you're going to see me mask the bottom half of her into the background in the back. So I go to split. Only want to split the bottom half. And I pretty much did it like that. She didn't have too many pictures on her Instagram that I could use, but she had these ones which went perfect with the Christmas intro I wanted to do, so we're just going to use this. Now you're going to see me go to effects, go to Christmas, and use the snow effect for the background. Back into Picsart, I used the Ambiance BT font for her name again. So for the shadow part, I'm going to turn up the opacity, turn down the blur. And I'm just going to turn down the vertical just a little bit for both fonts. And this is how it came out. It looks super cute, super elegant. So now we're going to add that just at the bottom of the first part of the intro. So now I'm ready to do animations, and I'm gonna keep them simple. First one I did fade in. Everything's pretty much gonna be at 1 second, and I'm kind of moving some of the parts, stacking them up on one another because I want some parts to come in first. So I want her name to be shown, and then I want the picture to pop up, and then the name to slide across. So as you can see in the video, these are all the animations that I chose, and then we're gonna save that. I'm in the app Vita, and they have more effects. So now we're gonna use go to light and use their the second one and their lighting effects. Oh no, I used the third one. And it's pretty much the same one too that Leah the Plug used, and I really liked it. It adds on to everything else with the Christmas intro, so we're going to use that one. And then I also used another snow effect, the Snow Fury. And so we're going to save that. Now I'm going to go back in Capcut, use another red background, got off of Google. Add the snow effect for the background, and now I'm going to add the second picture that I'll be using, and of course we're going to blend in the bottom into the background by splitting it. And then I'm going to use that same font that I already used, that we already did in Picsart with her name. And this is actually the ending of the intro. We're going to do the middle part last just because it's more tedious than the last part. So I'm looking for a gold Christmas tree. I got it off of Picsart as well. You just go to sticker, a transparent background, and I ended up using this one. It wasn't one of my favorites, but it was the best one that I've seen. So we're just going to go with that. And now we're just going to add our animations for the name and for the Christmas tree and for the picture as well. So now I'm going to go to sticker and Capcut, and I'm just going to use their red subscribe button that they had. Put it all the way to the end of this part, and I'm not sure what animation I use for it. It might have just been fade in, but I guess I cut that part. So now we're back in Vita. We're going to add this the little light. And then I don't think I added the extra snow furry. No, I didn't. I just saved it. So now we're going to add two backgrounds, a red and a gold background, since this whole intro is red and gold. Got both of these off of Google. For the gold one, I just typed in gold Christmas backgrounds. And for that red one, I just typed in red backgrounds. So I'm going to add them both, put them both at least 4 seconds. And I did do a transition in between the gold and the red background. I think I'm have to link it below which transition I use because I already passed it. So I got this off of her Instagram. She didn't have too many pictures of herself, so I just used her Instagram photo grid. And now I'm in an app that I showed on the video already called Record Maker, and it's where I like to do my mock-ups for videos. And it may be $1.99 or something like that if you want to use everything on it. When it comes to the background, I always save it to a green background, so it could be as a green screen, and then we'll be able to remove the background easily in Capcut. So now I'm just saving it. This is how it looks. You save it again, and then as like I see before, I'm going to go to because they switched up Capcut. Now I'm going to go to Chrome key, turn up the intensity for the green part, turn it down just a little bit to get the gold back, and now this is how it looks. That's why I say always save it to a green background, so you can easily remove it as if it's a green screen. And so I was trying to add her name. I didn't really like it like that, so I ended up taking it off. But now you just see me doing the same thing, masking the bottom half of her. I ended up reusing some photos just because she didn't have too many on her page of herself, and she only had like 3 of these photos. So I just end up reusing one of them. So, yep, I'm going to add the second one. And masking that one as well. Just the bottom half into the background. I've been all in my phone, I got options. And I don't want to tell you to drop it, but I don't want to play your fair, yeah. So now you see me back in Picsart. I typed in gold gift because I wanted to use the gold ribbon that I seen only of the plugs one as well, just so it looks like a gift, and I thought it was super cute. So we're going to use it. I'm going to have it come in towards more of the ending because I do want the pictures to show first, and then the ribbon comes in afterwards. So right now I'm going back into Picsart, and we're going to use that first background picture that we did for the first part of the intro. Go to shapes, make it a circle. Don't stretch it out too much, just open it because then you'll start turning into an oval. Turn down the border, and this is what we're going to use for the Instagram icon. I went to Google, typed in Go Instagram icon, and I did type in the right one too, just to see which one would look better on Picsart. When I went to remove the background for the Go Instagram icon, it didn't remove it all the way. It kept that part on the inside, and I didn't like that. So I ended up going to Canva and removing the background on there, and I put it on a background. This is how it looked. It came off completely. So I saved it on transparent background in Canva, remove that one, add the new one that I just did in Canva, and this is how it looks. I'll make it just a little bit smaller just to fit on the intro, and then we're going to end up saving it. So now you see me just add that right above the ribbon, and I'm going to put both of her ad names. Her first Instagram name, which is her business page. She sells hair and she's also a hairstylist, so she had both in her bio, so I'm going to end up using both of those. And for the names, I did end up using the same background as the first one, so you can see it is not too visible, but it's not too not visible either, so I feel like it was okay, so I kept it. And with that, all you do is go to the color, go to texture, and just apply the background, whichever background you have in your camera that you want to use. So now it's time to do the animations for each part, and this is what I'm about to do, and all of them for the most part are going to be set for 1 second per usual. It's the first two.
Straight to a penthouse, Miami Beach. Yeah, yo, talk crazy on tweets. They don't want it cause I come to defeat. They don't want it. I peek, these niggas all sweet. Bamboo sticks all in the Jeep. It's a new weirdo every week. Get the work, put it up for my seeds. No care for the IG, just no care. Anything for clout. They do anything for clout. Do anything for clout. They do anything for clout. Do anything for clout. They do anything for clout. Do anything for clout.
Whole lot of people need to hear this. It's a lot of names on my hit list. I'm still say what he wants to. Still wet like a big. I should run a whole blog at this rate. They using my name for clickbait. They don't wanna stop fake beef. Just said a little weep in the mixtape. They know I'm the bomb. They ticking me off. Say anything to get a response. I know that mean they traffic is slow. Somebody just gotta practice along. So being tamed, I'd rather be wild. This is bandit, they wanna be down.
And I just love how the red fades into the gold for the background. That just makes everything else just even better. So alright, back in Vita, so I'm going to do the same thing we did to the first two parts. Add it and then add the effects. This time I'm going to add the light effect, the same ones. And on Vita, once you've been reusing the same things, you just go to my, and they already have the effects there that you've been using. So I'm just going to open it up for the whole video. And I end up switching, not on this part, I think on the third part, only doing the lighting effect halfway, just because I feel like it was too much. On the last part, I don't show it because I just end up doing it last minute, but you'll be able to see it once you see the whole video on. You'll be able to see the difference. Like how it doubles, it doesn't double in the last part of the video. So now I'm just going to put everything together and add my transitions. And for the first transition, I end up using an effect instead, and I end up going to details and using a fairy dust effect. I thought that one looked better, and that's the same one too that Leah used, and I loved how it looked, so I ended up using the same one. And you're just gonna have to play with it for a little bit just to get it exactly how you want it. Took me a little minute. And then my last effect, I went into MG and I used dots. And I thought that went really well too with the video. So now we're at the end. I'm gonna show you the whole thing on how it looks. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. And here it is.